The last 3 years has seen Orb build a creative wellbeing community in the heart of Knaresborough. This innovative project harnessed the power of creativity to bring local people together, to improve their well-being, develop their potential, and to empower them to contribute to a more vibrant, capable and resilient community. This film gives voice to what our creative well-being community has meant to those involved.
Well, we started off with a ukulele band, didn't we? Which was lovely, and we sang along with it as well, which was good for me.
I've done quite a lot of groups over the last few years. I started off doing a ukulele group. We even performed in horrible weather one day.
I've been in 2 different art groups, both very different classes. One involved craft as well as arts, which is the one that we've got at the moment.
And the gardening's great. I love the gardening. I think that's really helpful. It's nice to be in the outdoors and meeting other people.
The one that I've been involved with the longest is a singing group. Not only is the group enjoyable, but I've also used the songs that I've learned in the group to calm me down in times of stress when I've been driving, or sung with my mum in the car.
It's been really good learning different crafts and exploring other crafts, that we can change ideas and, say, well, I quite fancy doing this or quite fancy doing that. And it's taken on board. And if it's at all possible, we get to do it.
I joined Orb relatively recently, as you know. The only group that I've been consistently involved in is the creative writing group. It sort of started to pull me out of the shell into the world a little bit, which is helping to, relax me a bit, give me a little bit of confidence. It really does help to have that sense of community around something that you enjoy doing anyway.
I love coming here, doing different activities, and it's just a variety of things that you can do, whereas sometimes life can be so mundane, and if you don't have any structure, well, I don't know, what's the point?
Not only did I learn a lot, it also gave me a routine. It gave me a belonging, because I live on my own, so it was social as well.
It's just nice to feel part of something. It's just nice to feel that you're necessary and you're useful.
It's made me feel part of a community, because at the start of lockdown I was very isolated and I hardly saw anybody at all. So being involved with the Orbs really helped with that.
It's been a really great thing for me, and it's for my confidence as well, because some of certain things I didn't know I could do or I quite like doing. You don't have to be a professional, it's just participating in it all. I thought was great, and everyone's really friendly and it's relaxing, and I've made some good friends as well.
Thanks to the groups, especially singing and other groups, I've maintained enough good health to be able to keep working.
I started coming 3 years ago because I had depression, and I was okay. But in the 3 years, I've been fine. But I'm saying this depression episode that I had, it just proved, if it needed proving at all, that Orb were just there for me in that respect. Not just the classes, but the people there who were supportive to me, who I know I could go and talk to at any time. That is priceless. It's priceless for somebody who suffers from depression.
It allows me today, being a part of all the groups that I have done, has allowed me to join groups in the wider society.
Oh, it just makes me feel so well, just really well.
It has almost started the process of giving my life back.
It is important to have mental well-being it makes a total difference to how you do your daily life and, you know, what you think about the next day or the next week, etc. You know, I've never had that before, but this has helped me have that.
Mainly just that give it a go attitude that I had when I was younger, but I lost it somewhere along the way. It's kind of got me back to trying things, trying new things, and staying with it.
My husband says that I sort of like a different person since I've started coming here. I'm not frightened of my depression anymore, really. It has happened, unfortunately, as I said, but I've realised that through Orb, I've come through it, that has made me a lot stronger.
It gives you a lot of confidence, and that's what I felt from it.
It's been invaluable, really. The confidence it's given me to try different things.
I've got a box full of art stuff now, which I didn't have anything before, and you know, I'd try different things out, and from what I've learned at Orb, or in those art classes, and yeah, and I love showing it off as well. You know, I'm quite proud of my own work, even though it might not be everyone's cup of tea, but it's definitely, yeah, I have pride in some of the stuff I've done, and I think, oh, that's not so bad.
We did the Christmas market. That was just really good. It was one of the first things that we did, and certainly since lockdown, and to be out there doing it. And we all agreed that we would all wear colourful stuff, like jumpers and hats, and we got quite a few people, you know, watching us, and I felt so proud to be out in public again. I think what Orb have done, the classes they've done, the events that they've done, it's almost as if it was a way of bringing us all together.
I've taken part in the creative writing mostly, and the singing in the events. It's given me a sense of belonging and connectivity to other people, and because it's so easy to speak to people here, it's also without being judged. You can be honest, and I've tried it out with other people that aren't here in the wider world outside Orb, and that's gone well as well, so it's given me confidence again to be myself rather than hiding my mental health.
It's a great time to meet everybody that goes there all at once, you know, and you can chat about everything that we've done and show off each other's work, seeing what we've accomplished over the whole past year, which is, it's really interesting and some really good work. You know, I'm thinking, wow, someone did that, it's amazing. And also it's just great for chatting and saying hello to people, and then obviously other people that not just from Orb go to it, it's, you know, they come and have a look at what we've done, which I think is quite nice, and you feel a sense of community, definitely.
But it's just amazing to see everybody's work and your own work, you know, and see how Orb is a big community.
It feels nice, it feels rewarding. It's worth making the effort to come every week and produce them and then be able to show it to other people.
The Christmas one I actually went to, and I was in it on Zoom, and that was wonderful. Seeing people who like maybe hadn't crossed paths an awful lot because they were all in different sectors of the thing, but just having a nice time together, singing together, seeing each other's work, what they've been doing all this time. It was a really nice, it made the whole thing feel like a little bit bigger, but also a little bit cozier at the same time. It was lovely.
If you let me, I would go down the road to the main street with the big bell when we have those events and say to people, come and see what we do here. Come and see what Orb does for us. I would do that. I would do that because that's what it means to me.
It's strengthened my relationships here and at work, with my friends even, and probably my family. I'm more myself. I'm not hiding anymore.
It's been a really nice thing to have going, to have, you know, as a little point of structure in my otherwise very unstructured, funny, foggy little life.
I don't know where I'd be at the moment if I didn't have that sense of belonging, the sense of community, the sense of being necessary. And Orb have given me that back.
The place where I know I can go, or the place where I know I can ring someone up and there'll be a listening ear at the end of it.
If Orb wasn't around, my life would be totally different, and it won't be the same again. I feel like I need Orb to keep me going. It's a bit like having a family that you don't have.
If Orb wasn't here, I think I'd be more lonely. I wouldn't get out as much. And also be a big part of my life missing.
I've talked with some of the girls that I'm friendly with, and we've raised that question between us, and we say, what would we do? It would be like losing a member of your own family.
I know that if I need support, I know where to come, and people know me here, and it just helps you cope with loss, really, and all the human things. Just being collected and involved in something like this and the groups.
All I can say, you know, is Orb really is a lifeline.
I'm getting a bit nervy and frightened and everything that you've even asked me that question. That's, you know, that's what it means. And that's, I don't want to think about it. I don't.
Orb's Creative Wellbeing Community has genuinely changed lives. The approaches we have developed are forming the bedrock of future work. We're now talking with participants and stakeholders about where our community goes next. How do we achieve deeper reach and greater impact here in Knaresborough? How do we reach out and inspire people and communities across Harrogate District and beyond to embrace the transformative power of creativity? The potential is huge, and everyone involved is truly excited about the next stage of our journey together.